Mexicans living around the world will spend the evening into tomorrow honoring their lost loved ones by creating colorful altars, preparing their favorite foods, and playing music at their graves. It's all a part of the Day of the Dead celebration. Emily Taylor joining us live from the newsroom with more of that story. Hey, Emily.
Hi, Matt. Well, of course, celebration does revolve around death. It really is a joyful and very colorful celebration of life. Thousands of people from Mexico to Toronto and beyond gathered to walk their city's streets this past weekend, dressed as La Catrina. It's part of the Day of the Dead celebrations.
It's Mexicans coming together for a joyful celebration that connects us to our culture and to our heritage.
This goes back to a Mexican artist of the late 19th century, Jose Guadalupe Posada, who became very famous for creating these depictions of skeletons.
But the parade itself wasn't always part of festivities. It really only became a tradition in the 2010s.
I believe that this came about actually through a James Bond film or something that was filmed in Mexico City. And for that, they staged, this sort of Catrina kind of parade, which is not part of, like I said, of the traditional celebration. But all of a sudden, Mexico City, kind of took this on as a new festivity. I think it's part of, reinvigorating, right? This tradition that's very old.
Most traditions date back to the 15th and 16th centuries.
What happens is that when Christianity, when Catholicism goes to Mexico, it gets mixed with the local cultures, with pre-Hispanic cultures, either from the Maya or mainly the Aztecs.
The Catholic celebration first of November 1st, which is All Saints' Day, and then November 2nd, which is All Souls' Day, or All Faithful Departed.
It's tradition for families to set up colorful altars to honor their lost loved ones.
For instance, marigolds, called in Spanish cempasúchil, with a very intense orange, kind of yellow-orange color, and also special foods. I mean, like perhaps mole, perhaps some kind of salsa or things that the dead used to enjoy.
Well, in my family, my dad bakes Day of the Dead bread. There will be something called ate, little dishes, and that my family liked chocolate.
And the idea is that, on that day, the souls of those people come and they will consume, right, the essence of that food.
Other very important part is going to the cemetery. Going to the cemetery to clean up tombstones, tombs and pathways. And some people go and actually bring music, the favorite music of the dead ones. And so that's a very happy time, actually.
Even though the holiday revolves around death, it's often a colorful celebration of life.
We keep their memory alive through tradition.
And the idea really is that we believe that our loved ones in some way or another are still with us, and so this is a way to kind of celebrate them.
Many Latin American cultures believe tonight is the night that the souls of their loved ones actually come down to visit and accept that food, so that they spend the day baking bread and preparing these different meals.